Alright, we're back with more random battles to the top after a pretty long break. Now, if I was Specs, I would be able to 1-hit KO, but I'm not, so I can't. I probably have to switch. Verizon looks good. Yeah, I just go Verizon. Yep. Into Dark Pulse, we take 16. They reveal Life Orb. Close combat would knock him out. I can Swords Dance too. Draco does not knock me out, so I'm okay with greeting a little Swords Dance here and then going to whatever they come to next. Okay, they go to Torkoal. Now, Stone Edge is 56% to KO. You add in Stone Edge dodge, it goes like a below 50. So I could Terra Rock. I think it's a little early. I'm just going to go for Stone Edge. Okay, perfect. Got a little lucky. It's around 50% there. Didn't have to commit Terra. And if Torkoal was your switch in, it's not incredibly reliable. You would have taken a lot of damage if I had gone for close combat. So I think you're not very strong into Verizon, so I could have a major advantage immediately here, because I don't get the feeling you're strong versus Verizon. You go to Toxtricity. This could be Scarf. So if I Terra Rock, I take on the Poison type move, and I would get the KO. So Stone Edge right now does not get the KO. I think I'm comfortable terraing early, because I can go for the win immediately if I knock out Toxtricity. There we go, okay. Yeah, and again, rule of thumb is if you're gonna Terra, you want to get like 1.5 kills. We've gotten 2 already with one Pokemon. They go to Greedent. Yep, gonna Leaf Blade on that. Do I get the crit? No, that's fine. Earthquake will not knock me out. It might. No, it will knock me out. Earthquake will knock me out. Yeah, so we got 1 kill and we forced a Terra too, so it's not even that bad. How do I want to attack it now? I have Moltres, I have Typhlosion, but none of them Oko. Yeah, Shadow Ball does not 1-hit KO. If I go to Moltres, I don't want to get Body Slam paralyzed. I guess it's unavoidable. No matter what I go to, I'm going to have to deal with that. So I'll go Moltres. At least now I have a flinch chance too on top of everything. Yeah, very comfortable. 51, Double Edge. That's good too. Maybe I could have agility'd as well. They go to Raikou. Okay. I am not that weak to Raikou. I have Zebstrika. For some reason I thought I was Volt Absorb or Lightning Rod or whatever. That's fine. Typhlosion at this point is fine into Hydreigon. Yep, I'm okay with what's going to happen here. Now I have Blaze Fire Blast to deny Calm Mind. So if they go for it, I'm going to do a lot of damage. Yep. And I get the lucky burn. Doesn't really matter. The point is Zebstrika now always outspeeds and can high horsepower. They go to Cacturn. Okay, so this is a little tricky. I don't want to do something stupid like feint to Sucker Punch. No, actually, I can do that. I can feint to Sucker Punch. Or I can stay in versus Sucker Punch because Garganacl would beat Raikou. For now, I'll just go to Moltres. Yep, they are threatening me. It's actually kind of bad. The Cacturn is like the one Pokemon that can threaten the entire team. But I choked. I shouldn't have switched Moltres immediately. I should have stayed in with Zebstrika, gone to Moltres after. That was a choke from me. Okay, they go to Raikou. I'll go to Alomomola. I have to sacrifice it at this point. Yeah, this was definitely a choke. I had to preserve HP on Moltres. That was a big mistake from me. Get the Wish off. Go to Garg. Take that knockoff. I'm going to get Leaf Stormed. I'll go to Moltres on that. Okay. Now I can go back to Garg. Yep, they're going to go Raikou. Yeah, so we're gonna have to outplay Cacturn. Okay, good. We got it. That was way closer than it needed to be. But yeah, so yeah, we choked by sacrificing Moltres almost. We had to stay out of Sucker Punch range. I was kind of scared of Swords Dance was why I did that, but even Swords Dance wouldn't have helped. I should have literally attacked. That was a choke. Didn't get punished for it though. Alright, Chinchino into Frostlass. Not great. Do I threaten Rock Blast? No, I don't even get the move. I don't want to get Willowed either. I'm going to have to switch. Conkeldurr is kind of fine, but it would take a lot of damage from Triple Axle too. I don't have a great switch in on my team. I'm going to go Conk. Okay, perfect. Yeah, now I have my knockoff. Triple Axle would have done around 40, which wouldn't have been ideal to get 40 damage on a Pokemon who's slow and takes damage every turn. But this worked out perfectly. They go to Moltres, okay. Do we have Stealth Rock? We don't. I could Facade for damage, and I think I'm going to do that actually. Okay, the crit mattered. So if they want to Brave Bird, we would essentially trade. Am I okay with trading? I think I am. My team is pretty weak to Moltres, so I'm okay with trading here. Or they're going to go to Yuxi, okay. This is a free Spiritomb for me. Now I can Foul Play. I don't want to Poltergeist into the itemless Moltres, so I'm going to Foul Play. Yep, there we go. No burn, which is good from Flame Body. Yeah, this is looking pretty nice overall. They go to Dragalge. I have Chansey, which can always take it on. If they have T-Spike, we couldn't do anything about it anyway. Yep, okay. Thunder Wave free. They can Dragon Tail maybe. Yep, that's a lot of damage. Spiritomb. I'm not threatened by Dragalge anymore. They go Lovedis, who I don't even care about because I am immune to Endeavor. And I have Infiltrator, which goes through Substitute. Yeah, very comfortable. Go Chansey now. Okay, that didn't work. I got a little cute. I tried to predict them to predict me, which didn't work out. Yeah, but we always go Spiritomb anyway. Yep, no switching. They go to Dragalge to burn me. I'm going to get a little greedy. I'm going to go Conk. Yep, there we go. One more knock. This should knock them out, and we won't get knocked out in return. There we go. Lugia. Okay. I have Toxic on Spiritomb, but they could have Terra Steel Lugia. Okay. Ooh, this is tricky. I have to be careful. This isn't an auto win. Lugia is like the one Pokemon who makes this not an auto win. So the Terra Ground, totally fine, we win. Terra Steel is where the problem comes. Okay, what? Oh no, I have a plan. Okay, so the plan is to Revival Blessing at some point, go to Chansey, Thunder Wave it, and then Conkeldurr can outspeed it. So first we're going to go Spiritomb. We're going to try and force them to Terra Steel. Yeah, we're going to try and force them to Terra Steel. Actually, I could also just get damage off too, as I wait for them to go for Terra, and they're going to leave the game instead. It's always... Oh no, they're back. They're back. Okay. They do Terra Ground, which means we win with Toxic. Cool. And we're going to dodge that for good measure. Didn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Yep. All right. We get the win. 2176. We're almost at 2200. One more game. All right. Goodra into Talonflame. We have Hydro Pump, which is kind of cool. I can also Dragon Tail predicting a switch, because I don't think Talonflame is going to try and stay in. Okay, they're going to do that. They would have taken a lot of damage if I Hydroed. Zebstrika in. I'm going to Draco Meteor now. They go to Wishcash, alright. Good damage. Reveal leftovers, which means they're hazards. Go to Wish Cache. I'm going to get Sticky Web up. Am I Terra? No, I'm Terra Ghost. Okay. I was going to say Terra Rock. Maybe I have ideas versus Talonflame, but no. We're going to get Sticky Web up, which is really good into Zebstrika. Do we have major... We have Embor, like Banded Embor and Sticky Web. We have Skunk Tank too. Sandaconda with Coil. Yeah, and Hydro Pump, Nasty Plot, Golduck. We have a lot of Sticky Web beneficiaries here. I go Skunk Tank always on Gengar. Very comfortable. And I'll be able to knock off into Wish Cache. Yeah, 30 is a lot of damage. Okay, they're gonna let me knock off... Oh, well, never mind. I can T-Spike here. They're probably just going Wish Cache. Okay, they try to predict a switch. I'm gonna Gunk Shot. Oh, they do it again. Now I have to switch. I'm gonna go Goodra with my AV. They kind of have to switch. Okay, they're gonna give me Gengar, which means that T-Spike is gonna be permanent unless they have another poison type. I'm gonna go leave any. And I'm just going to Bullet Seed here. I don't even care if they go. The reason I kept Goodra, even though it's not going to do anything, is I want one sacrifice into Talonflame, yeah. Talonflame could be annoying. I'm going to have to be careful. I'm going to have to be real careful around Talonflame. Yeah, that's fine. I have to be careful around Talon... Oh, that's bad. Because I don't want it to get a Swords Dance off. If it gets a Swords Dance, I'm in trouble. So I'm going to go to Goodra. Sacrifice Goodra. I'm going to go to Golduck. And the reason I did all of this maneuvering is now Talonflame won't be able to Swords Dance in front of me. They go to Zebstrika. Ooh. They're begging me to Terra Water here. They're begging me to do it. I think I actually... Okay, if they... How much is Talonflame's Brave Bird does around 40. 35 to 40. I Terra Water immediately, then what? I think I do it. Yeah. Yeah, I think I do it. They'll have to reveal more Pokemon, and I have to stay in front of Talonflame, is what I have to do. I have to make sure it can't set up. Okay, they go to Talonflame now. We'll drop another Hydro. Oh, well... So much for staying in front of Talonflame. Okay, we'll go to Sandaconda. Now it's tricky, because we have 4 Pokemon, but 2 of them are just garbage now. So we're going to have to be careful. Rock Blast should be fine. We have Shed Skin. Okay, they go to Palisand. Alright. Ooh, this is tricky. This is actually really bad. We're going to lose to Talonflame. Do I have Sucker Punch on Embor? I don't. Okay. Yeah, this is actually bad. Okay, we're going to have to try and wake up. Okay. Yeah, that crit is brutal. We'll go Skunk Tank now. Do we have... We don't have Terra. Yeah, we used up the Terra and got crit. So knock off. Okay. That's fine. Now, important, I'm going to Scale Shot so that we outspeed Talonflame if it comes down to it. Oh, and also they're not Swords Dance. We know that for sure. We want the speed advantage though. Yeah, this is bad. We're going to lose to Talonflame with that crit. Unless their final Pokemon is a non-threat, but they have... Okay, we lose, yeah. Yeah, this game's over. We'll Rock Blast, but yeah. Yeah, there's nothing doing anymore. Try Embor maybe, but they have Psychic Noise. We're always in trouble. We're always losing to Chimecho. Like, in a vacuum, it's only crit, but also they could dodge Hydro as well. So really, the odds weren't great for us overall. Yeah, this is over. That's it for today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for more random battles to the top.